I want to tell you guys about Scentbird. What is it? Well, I'm going to tell you. It's a fragrance subscription, and it lets you choose a new designer fragrance to try every month for only $17. Yeah, $17. This one is amazing. So they sent a few. This one is the Sana Jardin. It's from Paris. And it just smells so wonderful. And the fact that I have to give these away. I'm going to give them to my wife, and I'm giving them to my daughter, which I'm going to do. It's going to be a nice gift, but I want them to, truth be told, I'd like to be wonderfully smelling like this in my office all day long. But nonetheless, and there's Radio Bombay also. Another one. These scents, they're so like, oh, it's so nice. They're just so, I think the word's elegant for me. And it's like, I like something that's not too strong and something that just gets your attention like that. And that's what both of them do. You don't have to invest a lot of money on designer fragrances if you try Scentbird. Scentbird offers affordable and flexible subscription plans, and you can cancel your subscription at any time, making it a hassle-free experience. Every month, you get to pick what you want to receive. No surprises whatsoever. They have over 600 perfumes, colognes, and a lot of unisex options. With each fragrance, you get a 30-day supply so you can try out fragrances before committing to a full-size bottle. And that can cost over $150 and sometimes over $300 to $500. So this is how you do it. Use my coupon code ChristianH to get 55% off your first month at Scentbird. Again, that's promo code ChristianH for 55% off. It's just a little over $7 for your first month. That's amazing. Available in US and Canada. Scentbird. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. First time if you're searching for the Penguin trailer reaction, and then you found me. Well, thanks for joining me. We do trailer reactions, do out of the theater reactions, do reviews, long form podcasts, all of that. So we hope that you'll hit that subscribe button and join the channel. Okay. So we know that the Batman was pushed back to 2026, I think now. So we're like, oh man, we got to wait to continue this saga. Well, not necessarily. We knew the Penguin TV show from Max was coming out. Colin Farrell was one of the standouts of that film. So what does this series look like? What's the tone? Does it carry on the tone of that kind of David Fincher feel? Well, we're going to find out. So I'm going to watch the trailer, and then we'll talk about it on the other side. Here we go. Cigar. Screaming. Oh, well, we knew that already. There it is.
I was a kid. There was a gangster.
Mm-hmm.
Real old school type.
Who?
Rex Calabrese.
Thank you.
He was a big deal. He helped people.
All right,
So
telling you right away.
Call out to you. When I'm 14 or something,
I love Colin
he
Farrell.
has a heart attack and dies. Still holding a cigar.
Doesn't even look like
In
it.
my neighborhood,
So crazy.
they throw a parade in his honor. A freaking parade.
Gangster story. I want a full-on gangster story.
I mean, it wasn't fancy, but it was a gesture.
There it is.
To show love
Oh, he's gonna have so much
for
fun.
what he meant.
Wow. So this is him kind of taking over the whole operation, right? Oh, damn.
Can you imagine to be remembered like that?
It's like a John Gotti type thing, man. Yeah, I'm on board. It's exactly what I wanted. It's a gangster movie. It's a gangster show. It's a new gangster show in the Batman world. Sign me up. And they didn't need to sell you on whether or not Batman's going to be there. When he shows up, great. He'll show up in like a scene or two or whatever it is, the next chapter in the Batman saga. Because when we left the Penguin, he was kind of taking over the reins after that whole thing went down with Turturro. So I got to watch that movie again. For that performance, his performance alone, it's kind of true to the gangster feel. And you know, when I'm a big Sopranos fan, obviously, like everybody else, and this is that. I was hoping when they had said at one point that Boba Fett was going to be like a gangster story in the Star Wars world. Now, granted, you weren't going to get that dark with it, but it wasn't a gangster story. I was really let down by that. It was pitched as like the Godfather in Star Wars. Well, this is more so like the hardcore gangster Sopranos in the world of Gotham, which we've wanted to see for quite a while. In a full series on it with Colin Farrell doing what he's doing. I just watched The Gentleman recently, and he's just. I know he's a super famous actor, and I know people always. I like Colin Farrell. I think he's one of the most underrated actors working today. I know he's famous. I know he's a superstar. I know he's a megastar. I know that. As far as acting ability goes, I still think he's one of the more underrated guys. Like I think he's one of the greats. I think he's so fantastic in how versatile he can be, and that if I showed that to somebody who didn't see the Batman, that trailer that we just watched, and didn't know that it was Colin Farrell, and a lot of people were fooled that it was Colin Farrell when they saw the Batman. I don't think anybody would know that that was Colin Farrell. He's so good. And they didn't even have to show a lot of the other cast, which I know the cast is going to be pretty stacked. This is a highly anticipated show for me. I cannot wait for this show. I think the tone is exactly what I wanted it to be. It's very consistent with the movie that we got. So I'm on board. So I ask you, what do you think? Is this a show that you want to see? Is this a show that you were anticipating and you think it looks great? Or were you anticipating and said, I got to see more? Or did you know nothing about it? Now you saw it. Now you're on board. So go ahead and comment. Tell me what you think. As I mentioned before, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 200,000 faster than we got to 100, but we need you guys to hit that button. All right. Thanks for joining us here today. Really appreciate it. And we will see you on the flip side. Got another show. If you like the comic book movies and everything too, we got a show coming out today. It's our long form podcast. It's called The Big Thing, Capes and Cowls. We're covering all the latest in the world of comic book movie news. So that'll be on a little later today. So subscribe to the channel and you will get that. Apple Podcast, Spotify, all of it. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye. All right. Thanks again for watching. Really appreciate it. And don't forget to check out our sponsors, Scentbird.